Hello, friends. So, I want to tell a story about the time I got trapped in a hurricane and then a day later, almost trapped in a tornado. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. So, I get into Florida. I'm at Panama City Beach, Florida. And I'd just gotten in. I was tired. And I knew there's a chance of a lot of rain the next day. I didn't know how bad it was going to be. But I find a spot and I set my tarp up and I go to sleep. I wake up at around 5 or 6 a.m. Sirens are blaring. Like they have like these giant siren systems down in Panama City Beach. And they're just blaring and they're screaming, seek shelter, blah, blah, blah. And I'm sitting under my tarp and I'm thinking, this tarp is keeping me dry. And it is pouring down rain, absolutely pouring down rain. It's pretty windy. But I'm like, I can wait this out. This ain't too bad. How wrong I was. While I'm sitting there under my tarp, I'm there for about 2 hours. And it's getting worse. It's getting worse. It's getting worse. And finally, a giant gust of wind comes and it completely rips the tent stakes out of the ground. And my tarp goes flying. It literally just whoosh. Luckily, there's like a tree right there, so it hit the tree and kind of stuck to the tree, so I didn't lose it. So I'm like, oh, this is actually serious. I didn't realize how serious hurricanes were. Okay. So I hurry up and I pack all my stuff up into my backpack. And luckily, the spot I found to sleep at is like 300 feet away from like a shopping plaza. And the shopping plaza has like a yawning over it. So I hurry up, I pack my stuff up. I make a beeline for that shopping plaza. And I get there, I find a Dollar General. There's a Dollar General at the shopping plaza. Again, there's an awning over it, so I'm not getting rain poured on me. And there's one of those ice machines, and it has a receptacle that's plugged into, so I plug my phone in. I'm like, all right, well, make the best of it. Just going to charge my stuff up. Hopefully I don't get kicked out of here while it's a hurricane. One of the women actually came out, one of the employees from Dollar General. She's like, if you want to come inside, you can come inside. You can just sit down, get out of this. And I'm like, and as she's saying this, yeah, because I'm up on like a curb, and the water is slowly rising. And I'm telling her, I'm like, well, my girlfriend, she's supposed to come down and pick me up. But if the water gets up over that curb, I'm going to take you up on that. She's like, okay, let me know if you need anything. Luckily, water never rose that high, but, or at least not while I was there, it did. My girlfriend did get there, and we piled into her van, just me and her. And, we kind of drove around a little bit. I mean, we drove around the best we could. Most of the roads were closed because of flooding. We, like, parked outside of a Walmart and just chilled in the van for, like, the entire day and night. And then the next day, we go to a different Walmart. And by this time, the hurricane's pretty much gone. But then we get one of the little alerts on your phone. It's like, hey, there's a tornado watch. Well, it started out as a tornado warning, then it was like a tornado watch. And she's like, from this general area, she's used to tornadoes. I'm from the mountains. I don't know anything about tornadoes. And so she's just like, oh, that's neat. And I'm like, how's a tornado watch neat to you? And we're driving to the Walmart, to a different Walmart. And it is so windy. We park, and I swear it felt like the van. And she has a very big van. It was a very big, it was one of the minivans. And it felt like it. The van was just going to float into the sky. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, this ain't good. She's like, no, that's fine. It's fine. It happens all the time. I'm like, no, you're crazier than I am. We go into Walmart to get some food and stuff, and while we're in there, apparently it gets way worse because we go to leave, and one of the employees of Walmart, I guess she was a manager or something, she's stopping everybody, and she's like, I am not allowed to let any of you leave. And I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, this is how I die then. But me and my girl, we kind of, we don't walk out of the Walmart, but you got like the double doors here, then that little area, then another set of double doors. We get in that little area and we're looking out the glass. Rain is just going sideways and it's windy. And she's having the time of her life. This is the greatest day of her life. She loves it. And I'm just looking at her like, woman, you are crazier than me. And I sleep with bears. Luckily, if there was a tornado, I don't think there was. I mean, it wasn't watched, so I guess that means one touchdown. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not from here, or I'm not from that world, so I don't know specifics. We weren't hurt. Her van wasn't hurt. And, yeah. We got back in her van, hung out for a few more days, and that was that. But in the span of 2 days, in the span of 48 hours, I went through a hurricane and then a tornado. Thank goodness I had her van. Or I would have been sleeping in the Dollar General. Not really, but I like to imagine I would have been. All right, that's going to do it for today's video, everybody. Hope you all have a wonderful day. Peace out.